students, welcome back. Today we see the methods of improving thermal efficiency of gas turbine. In previous video we see the open cycle gas turbine and closed cycle gas turbine for the constant pressure which works on a principle of Brayton cycle. Also we see the constant volume cycle gas turbine which works on principle of Atkinson cycle. Today we see the methods of improving thermal efficiency of gas turbine, and these methods for the open cycle gas turbine. I again repeat, those methods we will be discussing today's lecture. This for the open cycle gas turbine. First one is the regenerator. If you see in the open cycle gas turbine, there are main three components. There is the compressor, combustion chamber, and the turbine. Okay, what are the modification done here? The exhaust gas from the turbine, okay, not directly released to the atmosphere. Okay, before releasing to the atmosphere, is flows over the, there is one regenerator, okay, which is also called as a heat exchanger. It's very simple. We see here the exhaust gas from the turbine, there is a too much heat is there. Okay, this further before that modification is released to the atmosphere. Okay, now we're going to that waste heat recovery. Simply the regenerator is nothing but is the waste gas heat recovery, like a boiler where the exhaust gas from the boiler, okay, we utilize with the help of some economizer, air filter, the superheater. In the path of that flue gas, we arrange the such a way that there are three heat exchangers, such a way that we are arranging the one heat exchanger, that is regenerator. Okay, what we observe here, the compressed air, okay, before entering into the combustion chamber, it is a preheat. The word is very important. It is the preheating. Right here, pH. That is a preheating of air before entering into the combustion chamber. That is the role of regenerator. If you see in the animation, the atmospheric air goes to the compressor here. The atmospheric air entering the compressor. Okay, after that compressed air, if we see that yellow lines, okay, that comes in contact with the exhaust gas releasing from the turbine. We see here turbine, this is the compressor. Okay, that yellow line, that's compressed air, comes in contact with the releasing gases from the turbine. Okay, after absorbing that heat, that compressor becomes now heat. So resultant that we need less amount of fuel for the combustion. It is the main advantage of the regenerator. This is carried out in the heat exchanger by using the exhaust gases from the turbine, which carries lot of heat because their temperature is more than the atmospheric temperature. Therefore, the waste gas from the turbine is utilized to preheat the air, which reduces the fuel consumption and increases overall thermal efficiency. This is the main purpose of the regenerator. Again repeat, we remember these two keywords. The purpose of regenerator, which reduces fuel consumption and increases overall thermal efficiency. Okay, now the see on the TS diagram what effect or what the modification in the TS diagram, as we know the Brayton cycle. Okay, now the see the modification in the TS diagram. Okay, there 1 to 2. You see here the 1 to 2 is the isentropic compression. We know that. And the turbine process is the 4 to 5 and 6. 4 to 5 is the, what is the 4 to 5? It is isentropic expansion. Sorry, 4 to 5 is the isentropic expansion. And the 1 to 2 is the isentropic compression. Now change is that in previous diagram there is a 2 to 4 is the addition of heat. It takes place at constant pressure. Okay. Now change is that there is the 2 to 3 is the process change. If you see 2 to 3 is that there is one heat exchanger. What you observe, there is the addition of heat is carried out in 2 to 3 with the help of, you see here the 5 to C. What is the 5 to 6? The 5 to 6 is the process is carried out in regenerator. Nothing but here is the exchange of heat is carried out. You see here there is the exchange of heat takes place. In 5 to 6 there is a regenerator which loses its heat and the temperature goes down. And what happened in 2 to 3 process, the compressed air becomes now hot by absorbing heat from the regenerator. There is an exchange of heat here takes place. So we observe here the 2 to 3, there is a fuel consumed, such amount of area we are shown by the diagram 2 to 3, such amount of heat we consumed, and that addition of heat is carried out by waste heat recovery. So overall thermal efficiency of the plant must be going to increase. Okay, now go through this diagram. In further lecture we discuss the remaining methods. Thank you.